Yo, yo, yo. Michael here. 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content. And in exchange, you guys leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. And don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around, pass me around, pass me around Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever you got to pass me. If you'd like to donate to the channel, $ Michael US. I repeat, if you'd like to donate to the channel, $Michael US, Michael US. Check out the website, 250gemstones.com.co. Let me see. I could get my notebook. Let's see. Let me get a little bit organized here. Yeah. My God, come on. All right, today's topic we're going to talk about. We got Kyrie, Irving, and John Morant. Kyrie Irving is out there saying that the media was too hard on John Morant. Now, I don't totally disagree. I don't totally agree. It's just the whole point that it came from Kyrie, and this is why it rubs people the wrong way, because based on what I'm observing from the internet is that a lot of people don't trust this man's thinking process. And quickly touch on, I don't know if y'all white, y'all watching this, black, Latino, whoever, Middle Eastern, Asian. I see that you guys, we used to be like y'all, far as the simplicity. In the recent 10, 15, 20, the black man's mind has become so tainted with ideology, so tainted with conspiracies. It's not even funny. And I think it's a little bit dangerous to have so many conspiracies, because what difference does it make if you have integrity, if you're a go-getter, if you know who you are? It doesn't matter about the external forces most of the time, because you have what it takes to combat those things. Kyrie's mind is like a lot of those, like these religions and cults, like they over complicate simple concepts and perspectives. You know what I mean? When you start talking about, races and the blood, and our blood is more pure and we're the real ones based off this and the hieroglyphics, and then the Egyptians knew the aliens, and the aliens came down and they rochambeaued on who's gonna create the crop circles. The black man's mind has become so dangerously what's the word I'm looking for? It's dangerously, I just say complex. It's dangerously complex to the point to where they can't even break down simple concepts and stick to simple things. You know what I mean? Here's my point. Kyrie, like I said, I don't totally disagree with him. Maybe the media was too hard on him, because here's another perspective. You know, um, the people that sign his checks, are they holy all the time? We just don't see it. So is the argument is that if you shouldn't do it at all, or is the argument if you are going to do some shady, crazy things, you just got to know how to do it? You can't sit there and tell me all them billionaires, you know, are on the up and up 100% of the time, with all that power and influence. You know, like I said, I ain't too big on spirit. Everybody has some type of theory about what's going on, or idea of why people do the things they do. Cool, but I still know how to keep it simple. You typically, what we've seen people with power do shady things, especially with children, right? These people are very wealthy, or they do shady business deals to get more money and more power to satisfy their ego. Like word on the street, Mark Cuban cut some dude's throat in this business deal, and that's how he got all this money. Is anybody coming down on Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, for his shady business dealings? Is he being hung? So I see where Kyrie's going with this. It's just sad that people don't. When you get to a point in life when you speak and people don't take you serious, especially as a man, that's not a cool feeling. So I don't know what's Kyrie's angle, because this is why people kind of iffy about when he speaks. He made it about him. I thought it was about you being a veteran in the game, looking out for the youngster coming up. But he said, yeah, like how they did Ja Morant, huh? That's what they were doing to me. This media, man, I ain't calling out no names, but they damn near crucified. That's what he was saying in his article. So talking about how the media was getting on him about the being anti-Semitic and you know, calling Jews devil worshippers, and we the blacks are the real Jews because they've been going through so much pain. I'm so sick of black people trying to capitalize on suffering. Like we the only ones going through some shit. Yeah, I said it. I said I'm so sick of black people trying to have a monopoly on suffering. Like we the only ones that's going through things on this earth. Like we're the only ones that have gone through things on the entire planet Earth. Every culture, every country, every region have their problems. Black people love to be the underdogs, and you wonder why we under. That story for another day. But Kyrie Irving, I don't know about this guy because, like I said, when you get to that level, it's all about ego. And like I said, he made this about him. So what y'all think about Kyrie? Was he wrong? Did he miss this one by saying that the media was too hard on John Morant? John Morant flashing a gun in the club and fighting people and wilding out. Do you think the media was too hard? Do you agree with Kyrie or disagree, or are you neutral? Next topic, denominations. So I believe in Christ. I believe in the Father. I believe in the Word. I believe in the Spirit. But I believe in simplicity. In the Bible, it's very simple. There's one gospel. So I'm just asking y'all, those who don't believe, those who do believe, those who looking to believe, those who we're just having a conversation. Because this goes back to how complex the minds of people have become. If there's one gospel, how is there this many religions? Ooh, 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 ooh. Where in the Bible said there are denominations? Christian folk, let me know. If you don't believe, let me know. How can there be this many religions if there's only one gospel? In the Bible, it says there's only one gospel. There's only one gospel. There's only one Christ. There's only one word, and there's only one heaven. How do we have these many denominations in the Christian faith? Mormons, Baptists, Catholic, Presbyterian. What's the other ones you got? Was that Latter Day Saints? You got so many. Now I heard there's about 1,000 denominations. Pentecostal, Methodist, one gospel, 1,000 denominations. How? How is that even possible with one book? I tell y'all, people manipulating the book. I mean, the jig is up, y'all. The jig is up. I was thinking about this denomination thing because I was never taught that there was a denomination. Either it's one way or that's it. You believe in Christ, accept him as your Lord and Savior in order to get to the Father, or you ain't going to heaven. That was pretty much what it is. You worship somebody else, you ain't going. Very simple. Very, very simple. So, a little research, I see how most of these denominations came from other people's perspectives on how the church should be ran. It's all about controlling the church. That's what I've got. But if y'all got something else, y'all let me know. But it's very dangerous having all the denominations if we're going to talk about moving as a unit, because where in any part of life you have you're professing that the only way to get to something is through this. The only way let's say like the only way we're gonna meet our profit margin, we have to follow this guideline. And then 2 years down the line, there's a thousand different guidelines to get to this one point. It's not gonna work. It's too much. We have all these other guidelines, have all these other protocols. Everybody's going like this. Chaos. Denominations, in my opinion, are chaos. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So what y'all think? All these other denominations preaching what they should be preaching in these churches, or they made up their own gods in their own mind, and they formulated a way to run their own church their way instead of God's way? Because there's only one way. Simple. Moving on. Ladies. I say this time and time again. Why do you guys continue to put your man's business out there in public about his finances? Why? But I know why. It's to make him hurt. He did you wrong some way, somehow. And a lot of times when y'all say men be doing y'all wrong, a lot of it is in y'all mind. These women been so hurt. These women so paranoid. These women have been so traumatized, but they make up their own self-infliction, but they put their man's face as a suspect. Like, she'll come up with things. Example, she'll come up with a thought like, yeah, he ain't nothing but a dog. But why is he a dog? Yeah, he didn't actually cheat on me, but I know he's thinking about it. How you know what this man is thinking? Then they'll come back and justify it because I know him. You can't do that. You cannot put a jacket on somebody when they haven't actually committed the crime. You can't do that, ladies. And that still doesn't. Now, and in this gender war, is everything, is everything a go? Is anything goes in this gender war, because it is getting ridiculous. The man, so you're trying to shame the man for not having his finances together, but you are with him. So what does that say about you? I ask this question time and time. If he's broke and he's ashy, he's not providing the lifestyle that you want, why are you with him? I think it's just you can't do anything better, because if you knew better, you do better. I think it's you get some type of sick satisfaction, because maybe at this point in time, he can't do better than you, and you can't do better than him. Right? So because he can't go nowhere, he's gonna put up with your shit. He's gonna put up with it because he can't go nowhere. Especially if he broke and you paying most of the bills. This is why I fear not having no money when I'm with a girl. Oh my God. Talking to a friend, girl, where he taking you out? We're going to Burger King again. Girl, how old are y'all? Y'all still going to Burger King? Y'all ain't going to a Rue Chris where they got nice candles and they got these nice little flowers in the middle of the table. And the check for 2 people is going to run you at least about $200. Wine going to bump it up to $250. Dessert $300. Has he ever taken you out on a $300 date to make you feel special? Okay, he can't afford the food. Has he bought you a diamond bracelet? Has he bought you some diamond earrings? When last time this man got your hair done, girl? They gonna start talking, bro. They gonna start talking. Me, Michael, I cannot have my name in them streets like that. That's why I just like to spoil girls. That's just who I am. If I'm really feeling you, I don't mind buying you shiny things, getting your hair done, getting your nails done. I gotta feed you, kiss on you. Like, I like doing those type of things. That's not a big thing. But if not, once you start hitting engagement, I do feel like you got to shut your woman up with your damn money to a degree. But here's the flip side on this new world we live in. Girls don't want the man that had that type of power either. So how can we win? When I'm broke and you paying for everything, you gonna dog me out. Then when I leave one month, she says, yeah, have you ever heard women that say this? I don't like a man that leads with his money. Really? 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 You don't like a man that leads with his money, but you're the same broad. They're gonna talk about him when he don't have it. Telling your girls how he took you to Popeyes and the fries were cold. So you have to wait in line another 15 minutes to get y'all fresh fries. But you really wanted to go to Rude Chris. You wanted to go to, I'm in Dallas. They have tons of Brazilian steakhouse. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of nice restaurants in Dallas. Uptown Dallas, downtown, all the way to McKinney, going towards Oklahoma. Nice restaurants. But y'all going to Burger King, where the people don't care about your goddamn food. You got people who literally can roll out of prison and make you your Whopper. That's where he took you, right? But you don't want a man to lead with money. You can get your own bag. Which one is it? Guys, how can we win like this? Ladies, how can the guys win like this? You know what I mean? But that's just not cool shaming this man. And you know what's not cool? What's worse than a woman broadcasting that her man ain't got no money, a man still putting up with that type of woman. That's even worse. But y'all do what y'all do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just throwing it out to giving y'all some advice so we can maneuver, because I know what I would have did. First time a girl try to expose me like that, we got to have that conversation. Got to go to the car. Like I asked y'all, why you with me? If I'm not the guy you want to be with, why you with me? Why is this? Why is that? That will not happen again. We got to have that conversation. But I handle the way I handle it. Y'all handle it the way y'all handle it. But I suggest y'all, use your brain a little bit. Have some integrity. Have some self-respect. Base your moves off your self-respect, off your integrity, on the things that you ain't gonna go for. Moving on. Speaking of women, black women, I think black folk, and if you ain't black and if you're from a different ethnic group, y'all can go ahead and chime in. But I do believe that black people do take the cake pertaining to this whole gender war. We are extreme. Let me see what I got here. Hold on. Let me just get. So I told one of my partners, we was talking about the black women but I love my black women. Everybody know that. I love my black, that Cocoa Puff, that black magic is dangerous. Gotta have it. So I said, man, our black women need so much love today. This nigga said, no, they need a psychiatrist. I said, my black women need love. My sisters need love. He said, no, they need a damn psychiatrist. But I had to scale back on them. I had to push back. I had to defend my sisters. This ain't no pandering. I'm not choosing sides. I'm just choosing fairness. We got to be fair to each other if we want to do better. If we're going to be pro-black, because I'm pro-black to a degree. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, if an Asian girl or a Latina or a white girl wants to come to old Michael's bedroom, I am not going to turn down that wonton soup. I am not going to turn down that empanada. You understand what I'm saying? My white girls, I am not going to turn down that snowflake. I am not going to turn it down. That vanilla yogurt, I can't turn it down. Middle Eastern women, you can get it too. It don't matter. I just love women. But when we be talking about the black woman, this ain't shit, and the niggas ain't shit. Black men ain't shit. Black women ain't shit. Before it was just niggas and the B word, bitches. It was just niggas and B words, but now it's black men. They say, "Oh no, all y'all the same." They say, "No, we're all the same." And that's how we're looking at our women. Y'all all the same. Don't matter if you go to college, or you stripping at the club, coming out the projects, or you coming from a suburban. If you coming from a suburban area, fed with a silver spoon, you're going straight to college. You're a black girl. You're no different than a ratchet out the project stripping, dotting it up. Y'all all the same. It's sad. So the black woman, I understand why y'all get on the nigga top, because talking to our black women, they just so lost because the men are lost. because the men have we second guess each other. We second guess how we talk to our women because we know that there's gonna be some arguments but you at some point you got to realize there's just something, it just is what it is. We're going to argue, but as the black man, we have to get our point across. The black woman has lost so much respect for the black man, but I couldn't understand why. I'm like, why are these black women on our top like this? Because they need love. Black women need love. They don't need no damn degrees. All that comes after. Black women need to be treated like a woman. Black women need to be pampered. Black women need so much guidance. They need wisdom. They need a man. They need this, a man's hand to grab them by the arm and take them on a ride that they'll never forget. Being taken to the mall, being taken here, being taken there. These black girls grow up in these violent neighborhoods. There's no protection. They start to feel the neglect early on. All these guys got guns, but these guns ain't here to protect them. You know what I mean? Necessarily, it's here to take out other black men in the community, which leaves them more vulnerable to whatever the government wants to do to them. Imagine you're a black woman, you go out, dudes getting hit, dudes getting your brother got killed, this dude getting killed. Your perception of a black man, like they're terrible, evil people. But in our culture, we praise these type of people. So the black woman become lost, like she really doesn't like these type of individuals, but they condition her mind that this is who black men are. Especially what's left of us. A lot of them got locked up, a lot of them got killed off, and a lot of them moved out of those neighborhoods because they want better. Now she's stuck back there with the foolishness, with the ratchetness. She's stuck back there without financial help. And here's the thing, we all get horny. She's going to have some kids. That's how the cycle continues. The black woman needs masculine energy so bad. And I don't give a damn how much they back talk. I don't give a damn. Foots on necks with respect, meaning that if you, like me, if I'm with my black queen, you're my queen. You will act according as such. If we're going to be serious about moving to the next level, you can't be disrespectful to me. I can't be disrespectful to you. We have to have some type of maturity. We have to have some type of common ground to say, hey, this is not what we are here for. This is not what this relationship is all about. But that the key words, maturity. You know what I mean? That's why this country is so fixated on destroying our youth. It's not even funny. I don't see nothing funny about a woman with a child or not going through life on her own. Our black women going through life on their own. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of good dudes that did come into y'all lives, but like I said, y'all been conditioned. Either you condition yourself or your experiences have conditioned your mind to think that this nigga is what it is, and then come to find out 10 years later, damn, I wish I would have got this nigga who was in the library. I wish I would have got this nigga, you know, who was going into engineering or became a pilot, because at the end of the day, was not being preached to black women. You're going to need a man. You're going to need stability. Now, like I said, if you don't want to do that, that's cool. You just want to be independent. You just want to do your thing. I'm all for a woman getting educated, working hard, because, like I said, you know, you gotta survive. But to put that at the forefront, there's a miscommunication between the black men and women, and the stuff that they feed our women. Example, black women, y'all gonna have to start dissecting things before y'all just take it. That's how I feel. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, brothers too. Everybody in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong. But I think that the black woman really needs to start, before she start consuming things mentally, visually, spiritually, far as I mean physically, be cautious of what you're buying and putting in your body and putting on your face and putting on your hair. I heard them chemicals in that hair is bad for your hair. Be careful what you put, like they're talking about the perms and stuff. The black woman they know is pandering to black women. They know that black women is going to take it up, take it up, take it up, especially if it's in spite of a white man or a black man, meaning that they've been programmed to hate white men because of slavery and they've been programmed to hate black men so the government can come in and wreck our homes. So if it's in spite of, if a black man say, I don't want you to wear that, she going to wear it. Boobs out, ass out. If a white man said, we need you to stop wearing bonnets, she's going to keep wearing the bonnets. It's a big market with black women, and they use people who look like our black women to push this. Okay, like example, keep it simple. Beyonce and all these girls, Beyonce really kicked off this feminism crap. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. When? What world you living in where women are running it? The men built the world. The men are stronger the species. That in itself lets you know where we were headed. Let's rewind way before that song. That song came out early 2010. We're talking about almost 20 years before that. No, I say 10 years before that. Early 2000. She's still pushing it. All my women independent, go and throw your hands up. All my women independent woman. Independent woman. You're independent, but you got another song talking about pay my bills. You're not independent if a man's paying your bills. There's a lot of twisted. Remember how I told you how over the last 20 something years, the black men and the black women's minds have been exposed to so much double talking and contradicting perspectives and narratives. How can you be a independent woman and you're down talking a man for not paying your damn bills? So let's eliminate the paying the bills. Independent woman, independent woman. Cool. Like I said, nothing wrong getting your education, nothing wrong with getting that bag. But did it ever occur to you to question who's telling you this? Because Beyonce did not leave Jay-Z. But she wants you out here working 3, 4, 5 jobs, going to school, hustling, stripping. Hey, I don't just know, but get the money how you get the money. But just be cautious, be careful. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of weird dudes. As I said, like I don't judge because being a stripper or a prostitute, that's a scary job, man. Especially with a girl. See, if a guy's selling some butt or wherever he's selling, if guys went to prostitute or selling, say he's heterosexual and he's just a gigolo, is not as dangerous, even though a woman could kill a man. Say if I was a woman could kill me, but from a man, I'm much larger than her. I don't, you know what I mean? She can't kidnap. It would take at least 5 to 6 women to kidnap. I'm 6'3", 215 pounds, 220, 215. I'm trying to get down on the weight, but I'm a very big man. I'm a nice sized man. And I'm solid. I'm a solid 215, 220. So for a woman that's 5'6", I don't think she can kidnap me or really harm me unless either she poison me or shoot me. But even if she tried to stab me, like, okay, I could probably survive that. But to be a woman, a weaker of the species, to have all these grown men to surround yourself by a species that's much larger than you, I think that's like kind of scary. So, you know what I mean? But she'd rather have you out there selling your ass in your mouth, struggling, and you're going to get horny. You're going to have some type of key. You ain't going to wear a condom all the time. Risk becoming a single mother while she's going home to her damn mansion. To go home. That's why I stop talking about you later. Because every time I talk about these celebrities, what they pushing down our throat, our black women eat it up. What else I got on here? Yeah. So what y'all think? The black woman, do y'all need to should the black woman take her time and analyze and dissect what's being presented to her, or just go with the flow? Let's talk about The school shooting. Hold on, pull this up real quick. So Lamar High School out here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, I think it was in Arlington. They just had a school shooting. I'll pull it up. Excuse me, I'm working hard, ain't I? Ooh, Lord. It's only 120 out here. Let's see, Lamar High School. This is so sad, and it's going on with our kids. They're losing it. According to NBC5, a teen was fatally shot outside of Lamar High School. The name of the teenage boy fatally shot outside Arlington's Lamar High School Monday morning has been confirmed by family members in the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office. On Tuesday, the medical examiner's office positively identified the victim as 16-year-old Jashawn Jane Poirier of Grand Prairie. The police said Monday afternoon that the victim was sitting near the steps outside of the high school just before 7 a.m. when a classmate approached him with a gun and opened fire. Poirier was taken by a ground ambulance to John Peter Smith Hospital in Fort Worth, where he died about 7:40. So he was shot around 7 o'clock. With less than 2 hours, he was at 8:40. He was pronounced deceased. Just imagine your child. You send your child to school, and somebody does that to your child. Like the amount of pain that was going through that boy's body, getting hit up like that. Wow. On Tuesday, Arlington police confirmed to NBC5 the accused shooter was carrying a shotgun and that the shells were found in his backpack when he was taken into custody. According to the medical examiner's report, Poirier's cause of death was shotgun wounds to his head and chest. Imagine that. This is now. I'm pretty sure the suspect is black. Boy came to the school with a shotgun. Y'all all know the power and the devastation that a shotgun can do. He shot the boy. That's execution style. He shot the bullets, the pellets, chest and head. That's how he died. He was aiming for his head with a shotgun. Aiming for his head with a shotgun, trying to take that boy's head off. Imagine seeing this when you bury your baby. Just know that happened to your baby and going through that long, rigorous process of burying your child. A juvenile girl who was near Poirier at the time of the shooting was grazed by the shot or flying debris. She was treated and released from the hospital on Monday. Man. That's what I'm saying, man. The devil is working hard. Now they're talking about school security. That is just so sad. So when I read, most of the time when I read this stuff, it's live. Like I said, we're live. So I just read that just right now. I heard about it. It was all over the news station. And it's just really sad. You know, I don't have any kids. I just imagine like my niece and nephew, like, this is what they were talking about in these songs. What they used to talk about in the song, the long process from the time a child is shot until the time he's in the ground, or sometimes they have a closed casket. Imagine your handsome son or your pretty daughter going to school, you get them all dressed up to school, and they come back with their face missing, half their head missing at a school. There's a sickness on the planet. I'm not just going to single out black folk, but when I talk about the black people in general, I'm just talking about black people in mankind. I'm talking about we have a problem in the people who look like me, nappy hair, black. And even in the Bible, it talks about different ethnic groups and belief systems and beliefs and cultures and how these people eat and what they believe and how they go about and what's their philosophy. So it's described in the Bible. There's only one son, one father, one gospel for all mankind. It's not just for black. I'm not saying only black. Like I said earlier, we're not the only ones going through things. China people do they people own people dirty. Mexico do their own people dirty. But to see any child, Latino, black, any child that goes to school, you see up in their faces halfway missing from a gunshot when you'll never get to hold your baby again. You'll never get to hear them speak again. You would never get to hear them play again or be angry or, there's no more planning. They should. There was a thing on Willie D and Scarface. They were showing that if you want to stop all this crime and stuff, because the kids are getting so amped up about what they hear in the music, you need to take these kids down to the mortuary and see what really goes on when somebody gets murdered. See the pain and the devastation to what happened when you take a father, when black males are getting killed, when children getting killed. What's the process? What does the process look like? Not just the burial. I'm talking about how that affects the family. How are they going to get the money up to bury the child? Does the family even have enough to even bury the child? The kids need to see the devastation that goes on when they're talking about riding with them sticks, riding with this, riding with that. You know what I mean? They need to show the kids how much a funeral can be a financial burden. See the pain in the mother's eyes. See how lost. I literally see some people, their soul is just gone. Like that happened to a few mothers back in the neighborhood. Like, look at my eyes when y'all see. You see like an eye. You see like there's a soul. Like you see there's energy in my eyes. You see like there's life. There's movement. I literally see mothers like this. Quiet, like zombies. Say, hey, Miss Tina. Hey, Miss Tina. Miss Tina respond. Like she's in a trance. Like she couldn't believe a human being can do that to another human being. You know what I mean, Miss Tina? I seen it. I seen it. There's is a part of them, a huge part of them died. And then you got all these mofos on Let me not get on this goddamn internet as you got all these niggas coming out talking about Nick killing nigga. They need to go down and show what it does to the soul when they take somebody in. Like I said, they look at the entire picture of what happens when a child or somebody is murdered, the devastation it has on the family. A lot of people don't shake back. A lot of people do not shake back, especially the mothers. They don't shake back their babies laid up. This is a human being that came out of their stomach, been with them from day one, breastfeeding. It's a different, like I don't know what it means to be a woman, but the emotional attachment that they have to that child, I think it may be a little bit closer than a father because that human being developed in their body. It's a bond that a mother has with her child. So you got these motherfuckers talking about, I'll kill your mama, I'll kill your children. If it beef get real, I'm gonna find your kids. Is that what we on? Is that what we on? It's like you young people don't have nothing better else to do. Damn. You got a phone, start a YouTube channel. They teach our kids that if you ain't evil and depressed, they don't say it, they word it like this, tough. This is what came from white folks, from the system. Not you white folks, not you good people watching me. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, the man. If you ain't violent, ignorant, willing to bust that tool and throw away your life, you ain't black. You ain't black. And I'm looking at that statement like I beg to differ. Motherfucker, I beg to differ. Black people have more to offer than bullets and shells. Man as a whole, Russia, China, Africa, Europe, Pacific Islanders, we have more to offer than violence and ignorance. They really should show that. They had a debate on Willie D. Scarface said no, they shouldn't show it. It was Scarface or Willie D. They said no, they shouldn't show it. I say show it. Show the whole process. Show what happens. Show what happens. It's crazy. It's crazy. Last subject of today, I want to talk about COs and these damn prisons. Correctional officers. Now, the stories that I've heard, that's why I said you have to become a monster. Now, I'm all about, intellect and peace and people having a good vibration, people having a positive mindset, having that digging deep within inside their soul and their mind and their emotions, and having that discipline and having that relentlessness and having that mindset that whatever I want to do in this world, I'm gonna do it. So you gotta be. That's what I mean by being a monster, like being nonstop, putting your foot on the gas every chance you get. But I could never understand why a prisoner don't have anything, whether they're guilty or innocent. They are stripped to where they're less than humans. Dogs get treated better than humans in this damn country. That is a fact. You should see some of these veterinary hospitals that they have for these pets. They have actually, it says pet hospital. Now I understand it's a big business, but they will cater to an animal. They will go hard. I even watch some of these YouTube channels to where they're showing these guys with these big old 50 BMG, those big old bullets, killing a deer. You see the deer twitching, they give it a headshot, and the deer is twitching. And the way they just, I don't say it's love for animals, their lust for animals. It's just like at the end of the day, it's just an animal. If you had that much, compassion towards that animal as you did human beings, if the people running this country had that type of compassion towards human beings as they do animals, we'd be all right. We'll be all right. Michael Vick got convicted of dog fighting. That was one of his primary charges, having a dog fighting ring. And pedophiles are being released. Michael Vick got a year and something, got his career snatched from him for fighting dogs who are already aggressive. I don't give a damn. They're not aggressive. It depends on the animal. All dogs are aggressive. I don't give a damn if it's a Yorkie. I'm watching my back around that Yorkie because that Yorkie can try to bite my balls or bite something. It's an animal. It's designed to bite. Okay? Correctional officers, I don't know how they sleep at night knowing that person doesn't have anything and you still trying to kick him. The horror stories. Still trying to kick a man when he's down. Man don't have anything. You still messing with him. I'm like, you have some miserable people in this world. You have some miserable people in this world. And that's why I tell you, man, because I had that before. Somebody tried to kick me when I was down and out. And that's their opportunity, especially in the black community. A black man doesn't have a safe haven where he can just vent and release. So instead of having a safe haven and somebody to talk to, a nigga gotta smoke some weed because he can't tell his homeboy how he really feel about how much he love this girl, but it ain't working out because you seem soft. Going back to what this indoctrination of niggas came from that white man talking about if you ain't willing to kill, steal, there's only 4 ways to deal with your emotions: kill, steal, fight, or self-destruct. That's the 4 ways that they tell black men to deal with their problems. You can't just go to your homeboys and say, man, because it was getting so bad that even if a man showed love to a woman that he's considered weak, that is some gay shit. I don't give a damn what a nigga say. Men are designed to love women, right? Right? This is what I'm talking about, the correctional officer, how they're kicking people when they down. Men are designed to love women. So even this, listen to the song. That's what I'm saying. Black women need to be careful with their digestion. Black men, we're really good at being cautious. F these bees. I love my niggas. Okay, I do because I understand this is how they lure you in. Bros before hoes mean if you my brother, if you my cousin, like blood brother, or I consider you my brother, we grew up together, we've been through shootouts together, we robbed together, or if y'all live on the other side of the fence, if you went to school together and you stayed at my house, I stayed at your house, like you my brother, like we go to war for each other. Bros before hoes simply meant we're not gonna let a girl that we just met break up our bond. That's it. Heterosexual bond. This is our bond as brothers, right? The devil comes in our music, and what his agenda is to have black men kiss on other black men and be gay and get us in the penitentiaries, right? So F these bees, I love my niggas. So when you first time you hear it, like, okay, F these, because you know the women in the hood be doing some, or women in general, it's everywhere, it's spread out, man. It's spread out. F these bees, I love my niggas. A year goes by, like, damn, y'all still talking about F these women? Like, I like women. I seen dudes get on another dude's ass, like he bought his girl some flowers. Oh man, there you go with that weak ass shit. This is the homosexual programming they did in our music. They ain't get me. They got a lot of these other niggas weird ass because niggas always hated on me because I always get the girls. They love me and I love them. Why is you hate, nigga? Right? So it was either that or them niggas are really gay and they didn't know how to, and within themselves they're frustrated. So every time they see a guy love a girl, maybe in his mind he think that's unnatural. Think about how crazy that is. A black man showing love to, I don't give a damn if you show love to a ratchet, if you show love to a sophisticated woman, there's still women at the end of the day. That's your weak ass because you can't handle it. You put your goddamn foot down. Rule over her. I don't give a damn where she comes, where her background is. And if you did everything to if you did everything as a man and she still don't respect you, that's your fault for staying with her. So at the end of the day, it's still your fault because you tolerate the disrespect. But I know how to handle women now. It took me a while to understand, but I know how to handle women. So you as a man, first of all, why are you worried? I'm around some coochie. Excuse me, YouTube. I'm around these beautiful women, Latino women. I'm around this beautiful woman. I'm trying to get to that Cocoa Puff down there. You understand? I'm trying to get to that black magic down there. Why the fuck is you worried about what I'm doing with a woman? But I can see if I'm with a nigga, I'm always with a nigga like, hey, what the hell? And I can see them niggas be like, damn, bro, what the fuck y'all got going on? If we part of the same set or part of the same area, or even if we didn't in the college, you know, I have a fraternity, or if you involved with a group of men, you doing something outside the norm, they should call you out. They're your brother. But I am with a woman, a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. And you saying I am weak. I am weak for the coochie. Well, newsflash, bitch ass nigga, we're supposed to be weak for the coochie. That's why I feel so good. That's why I always want to be around it. What the fuck you want? Youngsters, y'all, if y'all watching, be careful who you hang around with. If you hanging out with your girl, and if that nigga's your real brother, and you like, hey man, that's your old lady. Yeah, man, I'm kind of feeling it. And he supports you, like, hey man, well, I wish y'all the best. Seems like y'all hitting it off because a real niggas, like real men, you know, we all want, eventually we want, especially if you're a leader, you want a companion, you want a female companion. You get tired of hanging around you with niggas all the time. So, and we all want a good woman, just like women all want a good man. So, you know, trying to kick somebody when they down, like these correctional officers, man, don't have anything. Just like in the hood, the reason I'm bringing correctional officers because like I said, I keep seeing all these stories. But just like in the hood, we don't have none. When I come from Sacramento, Dallas. I'm in Dallas. I mean, sorry, Sacramento and New Orleans, and I moved to Dallas last few years. I've been here a while now. I made Dallas my home, but most of these areas, niggas ain't got no car. Niggas ain't got no food in the crib. Niggas is frustrated. And in the hood, either you're gonna be smoking. I mean, to free your minds, typically it should be praying, but you know, praying, you know, getting some money or getting some women, but the money is scarce. So damn, I ain't trying to struggle alone. Like, it'd be nice to have a woman. Real men think about women. So now give me a woman, and then you niggas, and then I don't know if you niggas in this system, most niggas work for the system. Now I ain't got shit, but I got my old lady. She makes me happy. So either that nigga's gay on the low, because I can't understand why you so disturbed that a man love his woman, that a black man is loving a woman, especially a black woman, showing love to a black woman. Either you're gay or you just really hate black women. You have some type of trauma with black women. I don't know if you've been touched on. There's a lot of things that's wrong when a man sees something wrong with another man loving a woman, especially if she's from the same ethnic group. That's like a Latino dude shaming another Latino dude for loving a Latina, calling a man weak, he a bitch because he's all over. He really likes the girl. You niggas is gay, bro. I don't know. Y'all on some weird shit, but y'all let me know in the comments. That's it. I covered all, y'all. I kind of went over, but I had a lot of subjects. I had a lot to say. I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all if y'all watched the whole lot. Hope y'all watch the videos at least halfway in, but it's some really good content, y'all. Really good content. I do it for y'all. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all day. Don't submit to anything that keeps you from being great. Outside forces, internal forces. Do whatever you got to do to get where you need to go. I'm out.